Today we're making stir-fried squid with shrimp paste. How's everyone doing? Welcome back to Make Bistro. Today we're on another episode of stir-frying outside. It is the fall today, so I'm in fall attire. It's quite cold out here, but quite beautiful. I mean, come on, so why would you not be outside? Today we're gonna tackle a dish that packs a lot of flavor with minimal ingredients. In Thai, this dish is called plaหมึก ผัดกะปิ. The main powerhouse ingredient is shrimp paste, also known as gapi in Thai. We're gonna smash together a few ingredients. It's gonna be a rough paste, but shouldn't take more than about 2 to 3 minutes to make the paste. And then we're gonna cook it out with shrimp paste. So let's go. So for the squid, I like to score it, as does the rest of the world. It kind of tenderizes the protein. You do this by just kind of putting your knife through the center here. You can kind of use the length of the blade. We'll open it up here, make sure it's clean of anything. Give it a smell. Always give your ingredients a smell. Make sure it smells appetizing to begin with, because if it's not, you know, it's probably not that good. So for the score, we're gonna go our knife at an angle here. Kind of a 45-degree angle. Nice and gently, we're not going all the way through. And we'll just turn it, and we'll do the same thing this way. And then we're gonna cut it into about a ½ inch piece, I guess. Something like, I don't know, is that a ½ inch? Might be bigger, who knows? It's gonna curl up, it's gonna be nice. This is therapeutic. This is the part where you need to treat your ingredients with respect. This process should not take you long at all. Just zip through it. Because quite frankly, we don't have a lot of time right now. It's windy out here. I'm cold as like a center cut there. And then maybe cut the pieces into slightly smaller pieces. Like these long tentacles, give them one slice. Well, yeah, they did a really good job cleaning this. Sometimes you'll find plastic inside of the squid. It's kind of crazy. Well, not plastic, but it's just kind of what squid has inside of them, the cartilage. That you gotta get rid of. They already cleaned it all for me. Maybe we'll do a squid, cleaning a whole squid video. We have a mukut lime here, also known as the kaffir lime. We don't typically call it this in English anymore. I'll post a link below on why. So just slice off some of the zest, use your knife to go down the sides. We don't want any of the white pith. If you don't have this, it's fine, just omit it. And this is kind of what is known as a deodorizer in Thai cuisine. You are deodorizing the fish, so you just need a little bit. With the rest of this, take it on your hands, rub it on your hands, and just rejoice. Some lemongrass, save the top parts there for tea. We only need the tender parts down here. Admittedly, I just cut way too much off of this, so I'm gonna take this piece here and still use this part, because this is good. Always a good amount of chilies. Chilies are up to you. You can put 1 or you could put 80. It's up to you. But it's not about just making the food spicy. Shrimp paste, nice tablespoon there. And then a little bit of shallot. Then we're gonna go with the mukut lime zest and the lemongrass to make a fine paste. All of this right now is gonna go in at once. And this is gonna give us a difference in texture. We have the lemongrass and the shrimp paste and the mukut lime zest on the base. And then this part we can pound really roughly. So this is what coats the squid when cooking. And lastly, we have the shrimp paste here, which I'm not gonna add to the mortar. And there's a reason for that. If I add it in right now, it's gonna kind of cancel out the shrimp paste flavor to an extent. The other ingredients are gonna combine with it, and that's a great technique to know in general. If you wanna mask the shrimp paste more, you're pounding it with the other ingredients. We want this to come out in the stir fry. So I'm gonna add this when stir frying in the oil, so the flavor is more on top in the layer spectrum. So I also have some of the mukut lime leaves here, also known as bai mukut. You know what we like to do with the lime leaf? Just take it to the barber shop. Give it a little fold over here, just a little bit of a shave. This just takes time and practice to get it this thin, that's it. But you should realize that working on your knife skills is a key part of making successful Thai food. As you can see, I like to work in very small spaces here. So just take this top parts and we'll just cut them into a little bit more than 1 inch pieces like this. For the squid, you have 2 options. You can just cook out the paste and then cook the squid right in it all in one go, or you can blanch it first. I tend to like to blanch it first. I can just ensure it's part cooked, everything's together, it's not muddying up the stir fry, although the shrimp paste is gonna muddy it up anyways. But this is a good technique in general, especially if you need to prep ahead of time. With the extra lemongrass that you had, break the pieces up there. Look at this, come to a boil. Break some pieces up, put it in the water, give it a little bit of quick flavor. A little bit of lime leaves in here. Add the squid in here. I'm gonna put it all in at once, even though I know that the tentacles are gonna take longer to cook. And we're gonna do a technique in Thai, it's called luak. And you're just kind of putting the squid in, taking it out. See how beautiful it's gotten already? That's about all it needs, because again, remember, we are gonna cook it again. You can see it's actually made the water quite purple and murky, and so this step also kind of helps that out. And here's why we have this setup right now. You take this and then you dump, right? Just one fluid motion. The squid is gorgeous. I mean, come on. Look at this. I might have cooked it too far. It's already perfect. Don't ever let me catch you using olive oil making Thai food. It would be a huge problem. I would be so upset. Everyone would be upset. It wouldn't be good. Look at this beauty. You kidding me? In this economy? To have such a beauty in this economy is a luxury. Add the shrimp paste, sai kapi long pai. Very different than pounding this when you put it in this way. It's just very, very different. You can smell it right now. So put some of the squid in. Some of these lime leaves go in here. And now we want the sugar in there and some fish sauce. Basically the same amount of sugar as fish sauce. Then we'll finish off with the green onions. The only thing I would do is actually take the squid next time and cut it in half so it's slightly a smaller piece, but that is good. That is really good. Get yourself some rice, of course. Just something light, something super light here, right on top of the rice. It's ridiculous. The shrimp paste shines. As I said before, one thing I would do, cut the squid a little smaller. Wow. Kidding me?